Hello. Hello, everybody. I have a cat squished onto me, batting the microphone. Sorry about that. But he's so purry. Didi, Grat's on first. Twice today, apparently. How you doing? Hope you're well. Flaming Ginger, thank you for lurking. Grat's on second. Thank you for being here. It's much appreciated. I hope you are well too. Welcome back to Hobbs Barrow, Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Apologies, careful. Apologies for lack of streaming last week. It just seemed to be sort of one thing after another. A couple of days of poor sleeping, some bits to do with the cats, and a bit of a mess. Get your tail out of the way. Oh, Jesus, he's hefty. He's gone now. Yeah, so it was all just a bit of a craziness last week, and things never seem to sort of come together. But doing better this week, obviously. I'm kind of expecting a parcel at some point, apparently. Although for some reason they decided to send me a message this morning saying we couldn't deliver your parcel. We couldn't get into the building. It's like that was about half an hour after you said the parcel was coming, and no one rang. So I don't think that was the case at all. I think they haven't either bothered to try and deliver it, or it there's some kind of mix-up with the messaging, and it didn't deliver at all. It is still on its way somewhere. Bloomin' delivery drivers, am I right? Wifey, Grat's on third. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, what we doing with this last? So it would have been the week before last. Lurky. So we play right. Okay. So we played a woman who has been invited to a town. All these names will come back to me, but I can't remember any of them right now. By a guy who has apparently found Hobbs Barrow. Now, we are not an archaeologist. We are essentially a treasure hunter. And, what did she give her name? You are, true, yeah. What did she get? She has a name for that, and I can't remember exactly what it is. I'm sure it'll come up again. You're a Tomb Raider. Sort of, yes, yeah, basically. We get to the town, and the guy who invited us there isn't around. We meet some shady characters. Look, resumes, no problem. And some people even deny the existence of the Barrow. Mr. Shoulder, of course, that's it. Yeah, of course, how do I forget Shoulder? Yes, you're right. So yeah, we even got, yeah, of course, yeah, even the vicar, priest? Is it vicar? No, I think it's a vicar. Even he took us out to his house, out on the moors, and we couldn't find him. Only entire game, remember? Yeah, that's fair, exactly. Well, outside of Hobbs, I assume, but you don't have to remember that, it's in the title. Yeah, yeah, I can't remember anyone else. It'll all come back to us, I'm sure. But yeah, he took us out to this Mr. Shoulder's house, and he wasn't there either. Had a bit of a look around. Although we did find a glove, which paired one we found in an alleyway the night before. That was it, because we were talking to a drunkard who said he could give us information. He got more drunk, and then he buggered off somewhere. Then we met him the next day, and it turns out he's the, what do they call them? At the train station. Like the guard, essentially. And, yes, he gave us nothing because he just wanted drink. Hey, Big Banner, welcome, hello. How you doing? I hope you're well today. Just trying to recap Hobbs Barrow so that I can remember what's happening. I haven't needed a notebook so far, so I don't think I need that right now. I won't dig it out because most things have been. It's point and click style. There's not many puzzles as such. In fact, actually, I'm surprised there's been very few puzzles altogether. There's been a lot of dialogue, a bit of walking around, but not a lot going on. That's it. Right, the last thing we did, because we went to the train station. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the look and for hydrating. Our assistant was meant to meet us at the train station, but he never came, but our equipment did. And the big parcel was taken by the postman to his storage area, I guess, like the post office. And the last thing we did was talk to a man who is the neighbour who said he would look after... why the postman would take in post and then just bugger off, apparently, rather than actually delivering it. I'm yet to find out, but we're expecting to be able to get in and get hold of our stuff. And that's where we left it. That's the last thing we did. Good thing everything all right with you? Yes, it's good, thank you, yes. Yeah. Oh, hang on, hydrate. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you very much. Yes, I apologise, I might be a little stuffy today. I don't know why, like stuffed up my nose. Normally, this happens as streaming goes on. I still don't understand why. But of course, most of the time when I'm not streaming, I don't notice how stuffy my nose gets because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, talking, sniffing, that kind of thing. Yeah. I don't really pay attention to it, but when I sort of bring it to light while streaming, I realise how stuffy my nose normally gets. But I don't normally start stuffed up, so I don't know what the issue is today, but I shall try desperately not to sniff into people's ears. That would be gross. But sometimes, what it's like, sometimes you just do these things automatically and they go, I shouldn't have done that. I'll try not to. Anywho, yes, no, otherwise all good, thank you. So, let's start the game. Yeah, can't think of anything else to talk about, to be honest. Not a lot happened here. Not that there's much to really update people with. So yeah, we've just been we're going to play this. I was hoping to play. Now that I've said that, I'm going to say something else. I was hoping to play at Jonathan. No, not Jonathan Bokes. It's a Shadow Tour game, so by Matt Clark, called Beltane, because it's that time of year. Although we're a week late now already, but I just haven't got around to getting it. So it might be. Well, we might get around to that soon, but it'll be a bit out of date. But hopefully before the end of spring. But otherwise, we're just working on Hobbs Barrow, and let's get this going. Launching now. Swap over so we can grab it as soon as possible. I forgot how cool this was. Okay, there we go. I currently have 2 mice. Perhaps it's going to take a second to catch up. Have Watch It I ever failed? That's a question. Have I failed because I clicked out whilst it was loading? I might have done, because I moved the window and now it won't recognise the fact that I'm in the game. Oh, god damn it. Hang on. Okay, let's try that again. And next time, no mucking around with the window while it's loading. Okay, it's got my mouse. Just leave it there. Never upset the Barrow, no! It was all just a ploy to hear that again, wasn't it, really? Hey, there we go. Okay, mouse is back. Right, okay. Note to self. Never mess with the window whilst it's loading. Right, we'll just hit continue, I guess. I should... Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Right, okay. Cannot remember... Mr. Long. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, the very end... Right, this is it. This is where... our boxes.
There's my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there.
Mayhaps. Yes, we are.
He looks a little chirpier than your average Bewley resident.
Bewley, that's the place, okay.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office.
It is indeed. Okay, so...
The postmaster isn't home.
Yes, I know,
but my crate is in there.
You'll have to wait for Mr. Price to get back.
Which will be... when?
He looks a little chirpier than...
Right, okay, yes, I keep forgetting. It's right-click to look at, left-click to talk to. Which, I'd like a word about notifications and punctuality. Toadis, hello, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're well. To be fair, we've only been live, 15 minutes, and I've only been chatting for about 5 or 6, so it's not so bad. Okay, maybe a touch longer than that, but we literally just started the game, so it's fine. Hello. Interesting. Yes, how are you doing? I mean, good day. I hope you all, of course, I hope you all had a good weekend as well. We had, hang on, if I didn't stream did I stream at all last week, or did I only do one day? I don't think it was at all, was it? So no, so we had Easter, didn't we? Or was that the week before? My God, I am so screwed up, I can't remember. Jeez. Just, everything's everywhere. My brain is melting. Swiss cheese. Well, I hope you all had a good... No, I must have streamed since Easter, surely. So maybe, was Easter 2 weeks ago? I really can't remember. My God. Oh, yes, yeah, just like a little... I mean, it's built in. I didn't really have to do much, but because I edited names so they were slightly smaller, just to make things... Because the way it sort of restreams the chat box, essentially you create the chat in a website, this is Nightbot, I think, manages this, I think. You then essentially link your chat window in OBS to chat's previous VOD was 12 days ago. Oh my God, blimey, yeah, of course, yeah, nearly 2 weeks. Jesus, I knew it wasn't last week, but for some reason it doesn't feel like that long ago either. Crazy. But yeah, so then you just sort of essentially take your chat and put it into a chat box in OBS, and so I can't just edit the OBS chat box. I have to edit the settings on Nightbot or whatever it is that's controlling it. So I went into there, and it has a bunch of random settings, and one of them being the little animation for popping out. I thought, why not? Why not? The only thing I don't like, I have to admit, can't show you because my mouse obviously doesn't leave the window, is it... so it's weird because I had to just copy and paste the code, essentially, that controls the style of chat, because without any kind of special code, the chat literally just come through as basic text boxes, and it all looks kind of thing. So the idea of making people's name suit their color, as well as the chat box match their color, that all has to be done with code, as well as the shape of the chat boxes and things like that. Now, even when I look at the code, I can't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I can't really edit the code because I don't understand what it's looking like. Afterwards, I don't understand how this code is affecting the appearance. So it's very weird. So, but the one thing I would like to do, if I understood the code, if it was possible even with the code, is, you can see at the top it has essentially it just moves the chat box up as it goes, and each box sort of just gets cut off at the top of the box. It does. I would like it to remove that message at the top, so it's always a clean top message. But I don't know how to do that. You can, if you want to, include a what do they call it? A fourth channel, for remove, so it fades into nothingness, whatever. But that still wouldn't help because you could still end up fading halfway through a chat message. I would just like it neat where it sort of jumped up in blocks of chat box, because you can't. I can set it to time out after a certain amount of time, but then maybe people will only put in 2 messages and you end up timing out at the bottom. That's a bit weird. Or you can have a certain amount of messages visible, and I do have that, but I have it set high enough so that if there's only short messages, there's enough of them to fit on the screen still, rather than it, but then if you put in 3 big messages, the whole thing would disappear, into those 3. It's kind of weird. So, I thought you were going to say you wanted Comic Sans for chat. No, I was confused. Good job. Yeah. I can understand that one. So yeah, there's one of these days I might try and understand it, because I don't even know what language it's written in off the top of my head. I think it's HTML. Not something I could ever... I did a bit of... dogs. That is in game, I'm assuming. I did a bit of, Java and C++ and stuff. Long time ago, stuff I wouldn't really, I never got very far with. But, sometimes you look at something and you can sort of understand what it's trying to do. Because it's easier to translate these things than it is to try and create it, I think, definitely. No, yeah, I looked at this code and it just made no sense to me, and I don't understand. So I don't understand how the color and shape of these boxes comes from the code that went in. It's gibberish to me. It's crazy, but interesting. And so when I see people with very very elaborate chats, which in and of themselves maybe they're not plain by any means, but quite basic, But you look at it and you go, how did you get that to happen? Like I've seen people with very specific or animated nameplates and things for their chatters, and I'm like, I don't understand how that works. Maybe it's just maybe they have a different website. Maybe it's not Nightbot. Maybe it's not code run by them. Maybe it's entirely something else. But I look at it and I think, wow, that's really. I would love something. I love personalizing stuff, just to. I don't know. It just there's something pleasant about making it your own rather than copying other people's, which obviously is fine if that's what people want to do, because some people aren't fussed about. They just want something that works, they're not fussed about making it their own, which is fine. Like I said, but I just there's stuff in Discord. You want unsolicited advice? I could do. I could just throw the code in there and see if anyone understands what it means. I have it stored somewhere. But yeah, I could do just for fun, actually. Maybe I'll look at that later. But anyway, whilst I was mucking around, it had some animations, which are, like I said, they're just default stuff. And I thought, do you know what? Why not? Why not just actually have it do a bit of movement rather than just fading in, Anyway, but that's my long spiel about Twitch chat. Anyway, so we got to get into this room.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Oh, and he won't even let us in.
The man is standing right there.
Do we go? We do go to the top. Okay. Set fire to the place. No, I don't know. That's our in key. That's our room key. Okay. Oh yes, we found a random silver necklace in the church.
Is this yours?
No, not mine.
Okay, so we just show it to people and see what happens. We trowel him.
I'm not sure they would be interested. No, that won't work.
How do you know? You didn't try. Okay. We have to... Is there any further this way? Is there... No, okay. And there's exit that way. So I wonder if we have to do something on another screen now, because let's face it, we have this man, his door, which he won't go in, and this door, and the window. Maybe we can just break the window.
No, that won't achieve anything useful.
I say it will. I'd like to as well, but if it's HTML, I'd be just out of luck. Yeah. That's the thing. When they say like streaming is essentially for everybody, they really ignore the fact that you need to be not just an entertaining streamer, which not saying I am, but obviously there are people out there who are. But obviously there's the subject you're streaming, so gaming. Ideally, you would be good at that, or if you happen to do arts and craft, not that anybody can't learn along the way. I'm entirely behind the idea of let's just go walk around a bit and see if we can find something else. I'm entirely behind the idea of people essentially learning on the job. If you pick up a new hobby, it could be nice to stream that so that you can all learn together and get an idea of what's going on.
I don't think anyone is home.
Yeah. So no, that's perfectly fine. But most people do things that they know, don't they? So you'd end up streaming something you're essentially competent at usually. But then, so you've not just got the idea of what you're doing, but then, you've if you want to personalize these things, you've got to be a good artist. If you want, you got the sound design is trying to get your own setup decent so that you're not blasting people's eardrums off or whatever. So that makes you like an audio mixer essentially. So there's all sorts of levels of random crap in there. Just essentially, you're creating. Essentially, it's almost like a TV show, isn't it? Which normally, in and of itself, would have a whole cast and crew. Most of the time, you just end up into one person. It's like the old YouTube, used to be record it and play, but no, you had to do editing, which meant you had to understand how the software for that worked.
Hello.
We haven't spoken much to this man, I don't think. And I feel like it's about time we introduced ourselves.
My name is Thomasina.
Oh, Thomasina,
and
that's
you
us.
Are...
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard.
Oh,
Dig the graves.
very big, okay.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Yes.
Quite.
I hold the walls up, yeah, exactly, yeah.
I really must find Hobbs Barrow.
What did I tell you last time?
I can't remember.
Not to be found digging around in those things.
Oh, okay, good.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
I'm glad he repeated himself then.
The window box is well out of reach.
Can we throw a trowel at it?
The window box is well out of reach.
That's what the trowel is for. Thank you for the hydrate. What did he tell me? I don't know. I didn't realise there were going to be tests. Digging around, but that's what trowels are for. That's literally what excavation is about. Summer, hello, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Good to see you. Oh, Ollie.
Good day.
Good day.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Hobbs Barrow? I would very much like to find it. No. Goodbye.
Ooh. Could be weller, but also well-ner. Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry you're not well, but I'm glad you're not as bad as you could be. I guess. Perhaps we can take your mind off it for a few minutes. Digging at barrows. If we ever find it, we've yet to actually get there.
Nobody home.
Nobody home. Yes, it's so classic, isn't it? But also, I just like the ambience of it as well.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
I see houses. Go to them. Yes, I mean that's an art in and of itself, isn't it? Just being able to take a very limited amount of pixels and actually make it something that you can understand. Perhaps the barman can help us understand what to do with the postman. Opening tab. Leonard Shoulder, Hobbs Barrow, Kenneth. Who's Kenneth again? Sneaky lunchtime Twitch. Jimbo, welcome. No problem. How you doing? Oh look, and your name fits on screen properly. Yay! With all your little badges too. Little badges too. How you doing? I hope work is going well, and you're having a nice lunch.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Kenneth is yes.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you. So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
You're the only one that owns this place. It has to be personal at that. It's not like, oh, I'm just following orders. There are no orders. It's you entirely. I mean, taking those underscores helped. You didn't have to do out. Oh, well, perhaps it's a combination, but that's fine. I was explaining it's never really, it's no hassle. It's worth a look at. And it allowed me to double check a couple of things as well. Either way, it's all worked out. It's a bonus.
I found Mr. Shoulders home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Oh, yes.
Indeed.
Into bloodletting.
So,
Yes.
did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me.
You're off this right now. I'm a loose cannon. I've had about enough with me. I'm out of here. And in my badge and my liquor license, by the way.
I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow without Mr. Shoulders' aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the Barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
How can I open a tab again?
Leave me an item of value as a deposit. I'll give it back to you at the end of your stay, when it will be time to pay the piper.
Are you a piper?
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay, well, we don't know whose it is, but we have a silver necklace.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it?
It's mine. Have to be the piper. Be the piper.
Aye, silver. That'll
Aye.
do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
No, we need a clear head right
Not
now.
right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Ooh. It's saved. Okay.
I must say, last night has rather put me off using these toilets.
Yes, but I mean, I'm interested to see if they still look the same. It was kind of wacky last night, wasn't it? Never mind. We've still got this man here doing nothing. Okay. So we've got the gravedigger. We've got these two kids, Douglas and Betty. The local shop.
No one here.
Oh yes, we have the blacksmith off to our left.
I don't think anyone is home.
Cart and bucket.
The bucket is rusty and full of holes. This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
Okay.
Good day.
Yes?
Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Sorry, lass.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Wait, hang on. Am I... is there... We got it to do. Find a way in the postmaster's store. Crates inside now, I can get there without attracting too much attention. Okay, Hobbs Barrow. Explore beauty. I remember something about the guy, Mr. Long, asking us for drinks. Like, he wanted to take us to the pub. We're like, oh, you know, maybe not. Where Knobs Barrow is. You've seen an entirely different version of this game to me, I see. Mr. Schlong. Porn parody games. Now, that's not a market that's too well tapped. If you ever give the pun. Dynamite? Maybe. I was thinking something a little subtler.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Oh, really? Oh, so we can't get a drink now. So surely
Good day,
that's
sir.
not the solution to the puzzle then. I imagine. Also, the way she said, I have to keep a clear head, I guess did suggest to me at the time that if he gave us a drink, we would just drink it.
The last orders bell. Saviour of many a life.
But I wondered if we could get a drink and take it to Mr. Long, and he would, I don't know. Subtle is for peasants. In a different manner. Many a wife too. Well, yes, yeah, I guess. So yeah, so I thought if we give him a drink, he might, I don't know, fall asleep or something stupid.
Hey, listen!
Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Welcome back. Anyway, so no, I haven't. No, you hasn't helped at all. Milady Thomasina, Rizalka, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Oh God, yeah, we got got this crazy lady. And me.
Hello. Good day.
Hal just came back and oh no, you've had a power cuts? Blimey. Power stop electricity.
Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Well, I'm glad it's back on,
Hobbs,
finally.
what?
Hopefully it
Never
wasn't out for
mind.
too long. Okay, so she doesn't know Hobbs Barrow. Didn't we tell the vicar that we wouldn't mention this to her? Evil rain. Apparently the area did a shaky. What's going on off? Oh, blimey. Look, it's always those liberals. The poor streaming conditions. Yeah, certainly. Blimey. I always worry about those kind of things because you have no idea what kind of damage that can do to your equipment, really. Something's just, flashing on and off, it's not going to be any good for them. Bad enough when stuff just cuts out these days, especially if it's like a PC or even a console. You have no idea what that's going to do to your save game or anything. But, I was lucky we had that a few weeks back. Something went wrong and the power went out. And I was at the console at the time, but thankfully, God, I can't remember what I was playing at the time, but I logged back in and it was all good, thankfully. So good. Hello, Namakas. Nice. It's when the power goes. Oh, I can imagine, yes. Yeah, because computers these days just don't like it, do they? They've got so much shutdown stuff to do. Schmackers. Yeah. Oh, go on.
Father Roach asked me not to discuss that with Mrs. Duplancy.
Oh, okay. So, okay. About Father Roach's health, what exactly is wrong with him? Don't wish to betray his trust. Okay.
Thank you for your time.
We'll keep our morals for
God be
now.
with you.
For now. If we must. Where the hell else are we meant to be doing? Right, so the... Ooh.
I can admire the craftsmanship from afar.
Well, don't.
Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area.
Stab when the power has to switch over to battery. Oh, no. No problem. Say hi from a chat. 3D stuff, but I don't trust the power won't pop off again. Yeah. No, that's fair. Oh, perhaps time to catch up on something less technical, maybe. A bit of reading or maybe just like, watching something. It won't matter if it shuts out again. Oh, like this, maybe. Feel free to hang around.
This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns.
Reading in the dark. Oh, yeah, I forget what time of day it is there. You got batteries, haven't you? Get a torch. It's fine. One of those little reading lamps that attaches to the top of your books. There we go. Your birthday sorted. Or Christmas. Whichever one comes next. I can't remember if you had your birthday yet. Sorry. Screaming into the uncanny point down. Yeah. Phone is your torch. Yeah, there you go. Sacrifice the new boars. Sounds ideal. You're just hearing what you want to hear now.
It's locked.
Okay. Didn't really have a lot more going on here when I went. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. The wind outside. It sounds like the uncaring void is doing its own screaming. Oh, good. Oh. I never walked this way, did I?
I've no desire to go rooting about in there.
Hang on. You're a woman who does, like, digging and shit for a
No
living.
doubt home to many a woodland creature.
Rooting around in holes, giggly, is what you do.
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. These voids to be more caring. Fuck this hole. Big one. I thought you knew me. Do we really know anybody? You're like a stranger these days. Oh my god.
This evening, gents.
What the hell?
I say. Greetings, my dear.
How did we miss
Hello,
this?
sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
Wait.
What the fuck was that?
Some nerve.
Beta tested this. Fuck this hole. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough.
I most certainly am not.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, I was talking. What did he say to us? Certainly I'm not what?
The men look like they've spent many a long day exposed to the harsh moorland weather.
Wow. Lacroix. No.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Says who?
Lord Panswick. Now get back before you find yourself under a falling tree.
I mean, what is it?
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting.
Just visiting, a bit of looting, robbing.
What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? We're chopping down trees.
There is no need to be sarcastic.
We're employed by Lord Panswick. He's ordered us to gather logs from his woods. That's what we're doing.
Is it shit bang? Leave it at that. Fair enough. Lady Bateman. No masters around here. Where's the orgy option? Oh my god. This guy. I guess it's meant to be like, just like the colour around his eyes, but he looks like he just has giant white eyeballs with blue dots on. Whereas this guy looks fine. He's just, it's a brow and two eyes. This guy, you can barely see his eyes, but we're assuming they're there, Organizer mashup. Organizer or orginizer? Well, how is that pronounced? Just occasionally looks right at it. Yeah, just to fuck with us.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Beoley.
Oh, I see.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
All right, Owen, back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away. But his lordship doesn't like questions. Or visitors. Now please leave us to our work.
No, I've got more questions.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
No, I've got more questions.
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions.
Yes.
If you must know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land. We need the timber for the restoration work.
How intriguing.
His first name is Fry. Remember, the Twitch people who sign on while you play are trying to be at an orgy, and you have to organise them into the right rooms. What? Nice.
What type of ruin is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible. His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Even on clean mode. Fine, but not as fun, surely. Coordination simulator. Yeah. Oh, Nick. So it's like organizer. Nice.
Do you know where I can find a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Never heard of it.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow.
Oh no,
Come
hang on.
back then if you want to explore the woods.
Sorry. Hang on. 1 second. Hang on, is there... At some point I started calling him our Nick to my mum and he's kind of stuck. Oh, I see, fair enough. Nick be praised upon the... Hang on. No, is that not right? No, surely it's unrecognized command. I thought it was permit. Oh, okay, because it's a Nightbot command. Sorry about that. There you go. You've got some sang. Throw it in there if you like. There we go. Oh, you know, right. I will have to look at that later. Is my mouse going to work? No, okay, fair enough. Mouse don't like that. Never mind. Back to the game. Really just a puzzle game with naughty theme. That's fair enough. The perfect reasoning to play a puzzle game. I mean, puzzles are fun, but they're better when they're naughty. Just like, I still maintain, God, what's it called? That one that, Honey Pop, that was it. The one that had the stupid cam show follow-up or whatever. I only played that because they gave it away on Epic, I think. But Honey Pop, I haven't played 2, but Honey Pop 1 is a great match 3 game, or 4 or 5 or whatever, you know. It's a really good game. It just happens to have a bunch of rude stuff around it, which is built into not accentuate. What's the word? It works with. It works alongside. I can't think of the word right now, but you know it works with the exacerbate. No, not quite. No, it not accentuates, but you know it works well with the game. So it's not just a bunch of skins on top of stuff. If you know where they've just gone, well, it's exactly the same mechanic, but we made some new things on it. It literally just like the mechanics of the game work around the theming of it being dating and stuff like that. You know, it all works. Complements. That's it. That's the word I was thinking of. Thank you. It complements the gameplay, by being interwoven into the mechanics. It works well. I mean, you know, obviously it doesn't have to be for everybody, but I think trying to find a word that rhymed. Sorry, no, it doesn't have to rhyme at all. Sorry, it's just whatever my brain sticks with. I don't know how sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, you know, I'm sure it's the same for everybody, but you know, it wasn't. I wasn't looking for one that rhymed. Sorry. Doesn't have to. No, it's true. Usually would help though. Rubbing his axe for many a minute. Sorry, you're right, everybody. Sorry, thank you. Okay, so he's done with us. Who's this man?
The men look like they've spent...
Yes, yeah, you
I'll
said
let
that.
him get on with his work.
Oh, okay, fine. We've got the exit that way. An exit this way.
Lass, as I told you, there's no way down the path today.
Got an axe to rub, yeah. Well, yeah. There's no grind today. Okay, fine. We can't go that way. Still got a hole she
I have
doesn't...
no desire to go rooting about in there.
Oh, is that creep? Well, at least as long as he keeps it to the axe, that's fine. Yes, because we found the vicar being ill and needed a bit of bloodletting. That was a bit creepy. I don't know why they're chopping down what seem to be healthy trees when they've got one fallen over there. They could have, you know, they could thin out more appropriately. Start knocking around some doors. Why not? Rule out some possibilities.
I don't think anyone is home.
Now this guy, is he like he's like a Clyde or a Sid or something like that, isn't he?
Why are you knocking on me bleeding door? I'm right here, you daft bugger.
Oh, apologies.
Cyril, that's it, okay. I thought you lived in the garden. Or the pub. Whichever.
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
I will do. Henry Long.
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah! You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine. Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now,
Yes.
go on then, lass.
Follow me.
Oh, okay.
So then he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Hilarious.
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Oh, it's all about making friends. Cyril's a good xenophobic. Xenophobe even, I should say. Okay. Your party for boss battles. he turns up and waves his arm at the sky and screams at them. Get off my land.
Hello.
Good
Okay,
day.
so we can talk to him again. No, Farah.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really? We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors
Read
have
his name,
locks
Abraham.
for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Besides, I'm sure he mentioned something about he reckons he might be gone for like the whole weekend or something.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
We also have Cox for that.
Idiot!
Right, we had to get these two together.
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made.
I think you're thinking of door knobs, Summer. That's not what they
Cyril
mean.
Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Knobby door. Yeah. Now we just get to sit back and watch them at it, so to speak. Okay, there's no dialogue, they just argue. That's fine. Leaves us to it. All good. Okay.
He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn.
I know, I was thinking about breaking in.
Locked, as expected. I need to get inside without attracting too much attention.
Ciao.
I don't think battering the door down is the solution here. I don't wish to draw too much attention.
Getting splinters out is more painful than getting them in. Ooh.
No, that won't achieve anything useful. I can't see how that will help me.
Okay. Without attracting too much attention.
I'm not sure what that would achieve. I can't see how that will help me.
No, I mean, I can't either, but I thought it was worth a try. Matchbox? Burn the
No,
door down.
that
Yeah.
won't achieve anything useful.
Okay. Without attracting too much attention. But it's locked, so we just... I can only think of jimmying
This
it.
key doesn't fit here.
What other options are there? Wait, hang on. Hey, well, no, hang on. Have a look. Door. Plaque. There's no way round back. Try getting you flatter. Yeah.
Good
I was
day.
thinking about maybe like a crowbar
Yes.
or something, maybe? Oh, yeah.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
If we must.
I didn't come to Bewley to sweep their streets.
Oh,
Fantastic specimen. Alas, it is not mine to take. A simple broom. It's Mr. Crozier's forge. The blacksmith is right here. I've no need to go inside. Perhaps this belongs to a merchant. This must belong to someone.
should leave it alone. Okay. Okay, so we've got them arguing in the pub. It's highly unlikely that we can just, like, walk up and, you know, pickpocket the guy while he's having an argument or anything. Nevik, hello, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're well.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Oh.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Not a lot. I know he's in charge around here.
Does he come to...
Not really. He has a manor out on the moors.
Have you ever been there?
Heavens, no. Villagers aren't allowed there.
Why not?
Dunno. It's just the way it is.
Sorry, I forgot muting my mic, which I need to sniff. Oh, I didn't. You know what I mean. Skips dialogue, so sorry, we jumped a bit there. Either way, he doesn't turn up much.
Are you sure?
Thank you for the
know
hydrate, Dee Dee.
nothing of Hobbs Barrow. I really must find it.
I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Hello.
Yes?
What do you think of
What
the
do you
Lord?
know about Lord Panswick?
He gave me some sweets once. My friend says that Lord Panswick has special trees at his manor that grow sweets on their branches. Do you think that's
Yes.
true, miss?
I think that's very unlikely.
Yes.
Me too.
Okay. He's not going to know about the
Goodbye.
Barrow.
Goodbye, miss.
Gravedigger's still here? Yes, he is. Oh, no, not the wall, the gravedigger.
Hello.
Just walk up and slam our face into the wall.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-da. Oh, maybe the barman would know the Lord as well. Haven't spoken to him since. Can't hurt.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Just wondering if the same spot on the floor always creaks, but I don't think it does. Okay. We're still arguing. So they're out the way. That's what we need. How can we get a door open without attracting too much attention? We either need a key or some form of lockpick. Kill everyone? Well, there is that.
Hello.
No attention to be made there. Yeah.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Wretched man.
Oh.
They say he is restoring a chapel near
Flamethrower?
his manor. But for whom and to what god, I ask?
Is he a man of faith?
I've barely seen him set foot in St. Edmunds. It doesn't stop him from acting as our God-given ruler. Stay away from him, pet. Don't get yourself tangled up in local affairs.
I certainly don't intend to.
Aslos, sorry, I didn't realise that was you. My the colour came up the same as Rosalka, and for some reason my brain didn't read the name. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're well. You're right. There is no one to notice if they're all dead. And I'm not sure if flamethrower... I'm not sure we're really working with the idea of, you know, not too much attention. That's diverting the attention. Magic, everyone blew with me. I just didn't read it, sorry. I've done the same many a time with Todis and Nevik, because although they're not exactly the same colour, they're slightly similar length in name, so I just conflate the two. Conflate? Is that right? I think it is. What's attention to start with? But over time, the average amount of attention would turn right. Okay, the RimWorld solution, exactly.
And I love spunk.
Exactly. It is longer, especially with the extra, little, what is this little face here? Ah, the little, September, badge. Yes, yeah. So it is longer, but, I have in the past confused the two. Because sometimes badges get left off, don't they? I don't know why, it's just twitchy, you know, being twitchy. Occasionally it just doesn't do things right. So they're of a vaguely similar length. So if I'm not expecting it, I don't read the name, I just catch it wrong. Anywho. That isn't showing in on-stream chat. Do you know, I get that quite a lot as well when I have to, like, autofill names sometimes, you know, because it's easy to at people. The amount of times I'll be, like, typing a name, and I'm like, I know they're here, they just chatted, but it's not autofilling. It's kind of crazy. I think maybe we should all be kind of happy that Twitch works as well as it does, all things considered. Lunatic Sentinel isn't really... Yes. It's basically, we're doing groceries and working. Enjoy. No problem, Summer. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the lurk. It's much appreciated. Hope your groceries and working go well. True, yes, yeah. Ghost law, more like. Anyway, right, okay, so she doesn't like...
Thank you for your time.
Lord
Lord Panswick.
be with you.
She doesn't know who or what the chapel he's restoring is for. But she believes it's nothing to do with God, I guess. Their God? Oh, right, yes. So we can just go... Can we go this way? No, we can't. Okay, it won't let us travel any further than here. Okay, probably wise. Since it was apparently quite a trek to the other place. Oh, the kids aren't here anymore.
The
Will she
moors
leave?
stretch into
No.
the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
No, wait, the kids weren't here to start with. They were by a brook, weren't they?
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
We had this before. It was just the mushrooms here. Okay. Interesting. The brook was by the other end of the forest. Not the forest, but the, yeah. Probably is a forest, but there's not much of a forest in game. Woodland. Sorry, I clicked out of the box then for a second. They were up here. There we are. Oh, of course Wally was here with him, with her, wasn't he?
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite.
Oh.
Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
Can confirm. It's an yes, yeah.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he
He's a trick on true, yeah.
Goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Yeah, it does. It does sound like an actual child, yeah.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
An actual child with a little lisp, which is quite cute. That's fine. I'm going to kick him. Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Let's make some friends by kicking Wally until he gives us Myrtle back. That's how it works, right? Beat children up for other children. It's justice. Yeah, I'll go kick him for you, exactly. He's over this way somewhere. Not Douglas. Don't talk to Douglas. I didn't need to click on him. Damn it.
Yes?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Okay. Not the grave digger either. Where's the exit? Come on. Exit, there we go. Oi, you. Give us the doll.
Good day.
Oh.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere. But everyone does what he tells them to.
Why's that?
'Cause he has a lot of money.
Goodbye.
Oh, so we can't confront him about the doll. So we're looking for the doll specifically then. Okay.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Okay. So we can't go out to the moors that way. I'm going to assume that maybe something has changed now that this is essentially active. Goodbye, I'm off to get rich. Yes. Okay. Still no real idea what we're doing here. That is our main goal, but it's been put on the side a bit whilst we go doll hunting. And I keep clicking out of bounds. Sorry. Indeed, a young girl. Nice. It's always nice when it doesn't, because it can really draw you out of anything really. You know, usually games, when you hear them and you're just like, what the fuck? You know, that's not a child. That's just weird. Or you.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Oh, you've heard of his lordship then?
Yes. Do you know him?
Aye. He comes into the village from time to time, gives sweets to the children, hires young men to work his land.
Sounding
He's
dodgy.
well liked around here.
Mm-hmm.
I sense some hesitation, Mr. Tillett.
Well, we kind of have an unspoken agreement with his lordship. He looks after us, provided we leave him alone.
I don't follow.
Vampire.
He likes his privacy.
Some people do.
No one is allowed to visit him.
Do you mean to say that he's a bit eccentric?
No. I've heard people got fired at when approaching his manor uninvited.
Good grief. But is this true?
Well, I won't be the one to find out.
Oh, sorry. Gotta go. Heading back to work, nonsense. Gotta find him. Thanks very much, Jibble. Take care. Have a good day. A picture on the voice. Actor video. What? Oh, okay. Cool. We know about last night.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra!
Ta-da. Okay. That screen there, that one screen, is one of the few times, probably here as well, when the double click to get to the exit actually works. It feels like he's trying to be Sean Bean. Maybe it is. Maybe he just is. Okay, so not that way, because that's where the child is. Did he go into the woods and put Myrtle in a hole?
I've no desire to go rooting about in there.
But what if Myrtle's in a hole? Hello.
No, that's
Okay.
no doubt home to...
Maybe a woodland creature, okay. Last time I played this, I was streaming it. I did my own voice acting for it. Oh, really? Did it not have any of its own, or did you just want to replace it anyway? Sometimes the voices are the last thing they add to a game, really, aren't they? Well, the only other place we can go, really, is as far as the bench on the other side here. Or up to the fairy ring. Just enjoy doing silly voice. No, that's fair enough. I just wondered if they just hadn't reached any or something. Slowly morphed into so many other voices. Oh, I see. Brandon. Okay, so we can sit on the bench and get up. That's exit. Okay. Oh, can we? Oh, we can walk further this way. That's why. So, okay. There is an exit here
What a
still.
peculiar name, the Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself.
Fair enough, yeah. That's why we couldn't get to an exit, because I had to scroll. Okay. Can come back this way. Ooh. Carved stone.
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon.
Blended between sessions. Fair enough.
Bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it. A carved stone has been affixed to the door.
Yes, yes.
I think it depicts a crescent moon.
Yes. Okay. Can we trowel it off?
That is not coming off.
No, okay. Wait, there's another glove?
No sign of any movement. Mr. Shoulder must have dropped the matching glove last night. What was he doing in the alley?
Oh, no, we didn't.
Rather rude of him not to come inside and see me.
This is the one we picked up in the alley, isn't it? So we didn't pick up the other glove. Right, okay. No problem. Trousers.
The trousers feel damp. Freshly hung or still wet from last night's rain. I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
Okay. Chicken?
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
Oh, okay. It's Michael Jackson now, yes. Okay, but there's no other end to this.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up. You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
You just pick up a chicken and put it down? Okay. What have we got to work with? We've got a match, key, letters, plural, glove, trowel. I use the glove on the glove, like
The glove
match it.
perfectly matches the one I found in the alley behind the plough and furrow.
Wouldn't you? I guess, maybe. Pumpkin! Okay. Still no entry.
I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door.
Was the carved stone there before? She never remarked on it. So maybe not. We can't remove it with a trowel. Doubt the other two are going to help. Can't see how they would.
No sign of any movement.
Yeah, the window just allows us to look in. No back door. Interesting. So, where the hell did this bloody doll go then? Can we travel
I
the
don't wish to
cairn?
dig it up.
Why not? That's what you do. That's your job. You've admitted it. Maybe there's something cool in there. You're never going to find treasure if you don't go digging. Oh, bunny. Chase the bunny. Have you seen a bunny come past here? But it's heading for that hole. That's what bunnies do. No, I haven't seen it since though, so I'm questioning whether I'm doing this right.
I've no desire. No doubt.
Guys, seen any bunnies? Okay.
to touch the Ammon's horn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious.
Fine. Hello, Jane.
Hello, miss.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, miss.
I feel like this is important. Like, we need... Oh, no. Not right-click. It's just look up here. Okay. Explore Bewley. And see what I can find out. I was Barrow. Find a way myself. Crates inside. Yeah, okay. I think it's weird that we can approach the boy, but we can't ask him about what he's done. Check out the alleyway again, for no apparent reason. Itching posts, no good.
I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
Yes.
The lavatory window. I'd rather not go into those horrible toilets again.
I think you're forgetting who's in charge here.
This young fellow looks miserable.
Give him a glove.
I don't wish to give that away.
Give him a trowel.
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Does he want some matches?
I'm not sure they would... I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
What do you mean you don't have anything else to ask? Are his family home? Maybe they're out, that's why he's out.
Nobody home.
Okay. There's nothing further this way. Okay, so there's just the exit at the top and the left. Right. Okay. Need more questions than answers right now. Wait, Douglas.
Hello.
Yes?
Yeah, okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye, miss.
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin.
So we've done what we needed to get these two away. Oh yeah, she had a really weird dream, didn't she, about the cat? Okay. Not raising too much.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay. Maybe we can just start, like, showing people things. Like this glove. This be helpful?
I probably shouldn't part with this.
Oh, okay. Not give it to him. Not what I'm thinking of. Want to talk about it?
I don't wish to give that away.
Okay. We tried all the stuff on the house.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Interested in talking to her? Does he want a glove? Oh, missed. How did I miss?
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Glove?
I don't wish to give that away.
Oh, wait, wrong game. Yeah.
I'm not sure they would be interested. I don't wish to give...
I'm not sure what the next stage is because feel like we should be looking for this doll. But I also feel like we've been through basically every screen. I don't know where it is.
They are still locked. The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example.
We can't even ask the boy where the doll is. That doesn't make any sense to me. We know he had it. So now we're to assume that he's left it somewhere specific? I don't know where that is. Not in here, apparently. We have a door we need to try and get through, but we
It's
can't.
locked.
Can't force it. We can't unlock it. We can't break the window.
Unfortunately, I don't think the cakes are free.
Do we have anything we can trade a cake with?
I don't wish to give that away.
Maybe the child would like a cake.
Hello. Good day.
Again, she
Why
doesn't
do
like
you
it.
call Lord
Oh,
Panswick
there's
wretched?
further dialogue.
He hides in that manner of his and cares not for his people. I've heard stories whispered in the pews, you know.
Oh,
What
yeah.
kind of stories?
That he shoots people on sight. Anyone that strays onto Panswick Manor.
Good grief.
Yet he will walk into the plough and furrow and buy ale for all and be hailed as our protector. I answer to God and God alone. Forgive me, pet. I shouldn't get so worked up.
Not at all. I appreciate your honesty, Mrs. de Plancy. Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
It's the only thing you have to do, to be honest. Because you've got to. If anyone happens to have an idea of what our next goal might be, feel free to let me know. Obviously, I tend to generally avoid spoilers, but I also know that I could be traipsing backwards and forwards for a little while here, not really understanding what I'm meant to be doing. We've been all the way up here. I believe we've interacted with everything along the way. So I could be missing an object to interact with, maybe. Am I aiming to get the doll? Come on, I'm not entirely sure where you're up to. No, that's fair. That's okay. There's no pressure.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
Did you find the doll? No. I believe that's the thing. I think we're meant to find it, but I think I've been all over and I can't find it. I can't. Know where the doll is. Fair enough. No problem. Like I said, no pressure. It's not people's job to do this for me.
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
Oh yeah, she calls herself a barrow digger. Like that's any better. They're just old graves. We can't go out this way because she's like, nope, not that
The
way.
moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Can't interact with the mushrooms because all she says is,
I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible.
yep. Ooh. We can, yeah, it's, you can do something here. Oh, what, by the mushrooms? Something in your inventory. Can I just...
No, that won't work. No, that's not it. No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Key the
Can't see
mushrooms?
how that will help me.
Nope. Bless us.
That's a peculiar idea.
It is, but why not? Oh yeah, this is a game. And then shoulder. Often used to meet you at 8 o'clock. Yeah, there we go. That's that. The trowel should have done it. Oh no.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Which suggests there's something perhaps further back that I haven't done. Something I need to know, maybe. Because why am I just digging them up? Doesn't make any sense otherwise. Unless Wally hasn't mentioned the hint about it. No, because when I talk to him, all he says is he's bored, essentially. Like, in fact, I can't even talk to him again now. She's like, I've got nothing else to say to him. I'm pretty sure. So Wally took the doll. We spoke to him, but all we could ask about was Lord Panswick. That was it. And then that's it. He hasn't given us anything else to work with. But when I look at him, she says he looks bored. I think. I thought, well, maybe give him a cake. But no, I don't have any money for cakes. Speak to Jane again? Good, do. Last time I spoke to Jane, all she had to say was I could ask her again where home is. And she says we live on the other side of the
Hello,
village.
Jane.
Hello, miss.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you
Oh,
find Myrtle
okay.
for me.
You will?
I had to be given the quest, that's what
But
it is.
don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will.
Right. Thank you, Rizalka. That's it. I had to speak to her because
Bye, miss.
I didn't think she was going to... I thought she was just going to repeat herself about Hobbs Barrow. So now we go talk to Wally, I'm sure, and ask him where he's put the doll. Go from there. Coming together. Coming up, Millhouse. Click on Douglas again. Try to avoid the gravedigger. Just because, you know. Here we are. Right. Wally. Pick him up by the shoulders. Where is she?
Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
That does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach her.
Right, yeah.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave him a doll.
Goodbye.
Okay, right. Now we know what we're doing. We got a plan. What sort of historian are you? Yeah. Oh, see, it even looks different now. Okay. Oh.
Thomasina, please stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame.
Okay. Dolly lost her hair. Oh.
Hello, fairies.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
It's the gateway to the fairy kingdom.
Sure.
There she is. There you are, Josephine.
What did the
I
fuck?
won't let the foxes eat you.
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Josephine. She introduced me to the fairies.
Oh, fairies, you say?
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course. Do you see those mushrooms over there?
Yes.
That's the gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Yes?
You're old enough now to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls, my little bird.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, my dear child. I do not wish to upset you. I just want to make sure that you understand
Do
the
I
difference
have to
between
spank you?
fantasy and reality. Josephine is just a doll, and fairies do not exist.
The dolls
Daddy?
don't exist.
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition.
Damn
Please
straight.
always remember that. If you hear anything about fairies or the like again, know that it's hogwash. What is it?
Pig
Hogwash.
shampoo.
Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
Well, yes, that would make sense. He told you that, didn't he? Okay, maybe they'll cost a couple of dollars more. Yeah. Oh no. Wormy.
This must be Jane's ragdoll.
Yoink.
Perhaps these wriggling worms are the fair folk young Wally was so fearful of.
Maybe. I did for a split
How
second.
strange. There is a hairpin pierced through the arm.
Ooh.
This may come in handy. I'll keep it.
Use hairpins as
At
a
least I shall not
lockpick.
return from Bewley empty-handed.
Sweet. How do we know that he's literally just like the kid's hairpin and just stealing it anyway? Should make him eat them. Yum, yum. Yeah, the way everything turned white when we stepped inside the ring, I didn't think it was a flashback at first. I thought something crazy was about to happen. All right.
I present to you Myrtle.
Myrtle!
You're gonna have to get washed again now and dry out on the log.
I missed you
rock.
so much.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
Come back!
Bury
It's
the
in
other two
moments
dolls.
like these, I thank myself for not having children.
It's filthy. I'm gonna throw you away. Exactly.
They aren't mine to take.
Didn't ask you.
I can't pry the fossil from the rock with my bare hands.
Well, that's why you have a trowel.
The trowel is too blunt to chip away at the rock.
Curses. They said it was bad luck just to touch it, though. So let's just touch it with a glove.
No, that won't work.
Damn. Okay. Oh, maybe the blacksmith can sharpen it. Or it's not powerful enough. Use your human hands. Yeah, exactly.
The water is icy cold.
Ooh, shrub.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Okay.
Sweet little flowers. I do enjoy the charm of a babbling beck.
I'm not familiar with the term beck myself. I don't use it. I understand what she means, but... You want to play hide and seek? I'm working. Oh, she's not
Hey!
going to hide in a hole, is she? Jane. She is. Okay.
Jane?
I repeat.
Jane, get out of there. Don't make me come in.
Okay.
Fine. Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through.
Of course it is. Trowel it. Oh, here we go.
I was always happiest with a trowel in my hand,
Oh, yes.
uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod.
What do you call me?
That should do it.
Get out of it. Grab her by the hair. Pull her out. No.
Jane! Jane, come out this instant. I can't see a damned thing in here. I need a light source.
Well, luckily, we have matches.
Curses. The useless thing blew out.
Damn it. Oh, and the match is gone as well. Oh.
Jane? 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 Jane?
I love the way she says it.
Jane?
I don't know why. There's just something slightly
Jane?
about it. I don't know.
Jane?
An almost sort of slight crack in the voice.
Jane?
Jane?
Hey, listen!
Yes? Hello? Okay, so we need a light source. Do you know what? We have a hairpin. I want to see if that will help us get our box back. And maybe we have some, like, a lamp or something in the digging equipment area. Might work. Really go with the cake right now. Keep walking past them like, cake. I had breakfast. Oh my god, I had today. Thank you for the hydrator, Zucker. Today's breakfast was I opened a new box of cereal. I don't normally eat cereal. I can't be bothered with it, but I had to try them when I saw them in the shop, or on the website for the shop. Like, I put a picture in Discord of they're like Cocoa Alpha Bites or whatever with a picture of a bear on it. I was just like, nice. It's basically like alphabet cereal. And so, yeah, I had some of them. It was very nice. But obviously having breakfast only makes you want lunch sooner. Oh, sorry. Hydrate. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's rule out this possibility.
Oh, stop.
Oh, God, I didn't. Oh, I didn't think to.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick.
Oh, there we go.
A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory.
I did.
A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
I'll see if I can do it next time I have cereal. It's got to be in there. I didn't think to spell anything rude with it. I guess I was too hungry for breakfast.
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door.
And I love spunk.
Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Eat them walk like robot, yeah. I'm not sure I have enough cereal for that, but yeah. Oh, that's a QI reference, isn't it? I like it. I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency has arisen in London, and I cannot join you in Bewley. I packed your usual equipment and pray you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch. Does she recognise the handwriting? Or did someone kill off Kenneth because they don't want him in town and then hid the body and faked a note from him? Or are we just getting a bit too paranoid?
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened.
Maybe they just didn't want another
I'd better
character in
get
the
this to
game.
the alley before Mr. Long comes back. Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task.
Yeah, exactly. How the hell did you do it?
Somehow, no one was there to witness it.
What? Somehow.
But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother?
Oh.
I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
Mother. Okay. Right, he either decided this was the easiest time to quit, or he wanted to get laid. Oh, who, Kenneth?
Wait. Where is my money? It's not in here. Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man.
Bloody liability.
It looks like everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that.
Yes, yeah, good.
Oh,
Ooh, chisel.
my lantern.
Yeah, there we go.
It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside.
God's sake.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here.
Really? Yes.
No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations. I've got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that Barrow and get on with the excavation.
Just leave him the cross. Just say, fine, there's your money. Where the hell are we going to get some oil? for the lantern. I don't think we've seen anything that would cover oil as such. And so, yeah, we don't have the... Oh, no, we do have the trowel still. That's probably irrelevant. Now we have the chisel. Let's try that on the old fossil. Because we can. Maybe there's an oil well underneath the rock.
Splendid. I've managed to extract it in one piece.
Sweet. I mean, no one will be happy that this thing has a name and we've decided to remove it, but whatever.
An exceptional ammonite fossil. I need paraffin to fuel my lantern.
Where the hell are they going to get paraffin? You know what we haven't done? Save. I know that's not how you spell it, don't worry. There we go. Interesting, okay. We just fill it with water and pretend it's paraffin. Okay. Trying to think right now. What could possibly contain paraffin? Where would it be? By the right person. Oil is available. Right.
Horace is the leader of this band of merry men. I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
Okay. Pull that in. Thank you, Jane. Just in case it's extra dialogue, it might be the same thing.
About last night.
I don't remember where you went last.
You really don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing a piss. Then... nothing. Well, you must have missed me when I came out.
I did not. I even went to the gents' toilets to find you.
Oh, aye. A sight for sore eyes.
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye?
Yes. You must have exited through that door, Mr. Tillett.
But you just said it were blocked.
There must be an explanation.
Maybe it's you that blocked it.
My mind has drawn a blank.
Why was the door blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say 'cause I remember naught.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
Indeed. Okay.
Good day.
Yes.
Ooh. Do we talk about the fossil?
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
Mr. Long is pretty oily.
Much to spare, lass. Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How much coin do you have?
None, I'm afraid.
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small amount.
A trade, you say?
Aye.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Yes.
Oh, aye. I collect them. This one is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
From the Jurassic period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
Only when I need
My
to.
true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, aye. Well, I do love a fossil.
How convenient.
It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil eventually.
Quite.
Yes.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I think it's interesting we have to end a conversation just so that I can start a new one.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
Let me fetch some paraffin from inside.
A weed.
There you are.
No problem.
Thank
you
you,
for coming
Mr.
back.
Crozier.
All good though. Got a good deal there. Oh, okay. Interesting, that's an achievement. Sometimes achievements are things that you have to go out of your way for. When it pops up, you're like, did I do that right? No, sorry, anyway. Anna, welcome back. No, that's where it came from. No, exactly. Looks familiar. Don't know what you mean. I hadn't, until now, even considered using...
My lantern is fueled and ready for action.
And considered using inventory items together. Let's get in there.
Right, let's put this lantern to good use.
Damn straight. It's weird she doesn't, like, there's no noise from her when you're in here, though. Makes it slightly creepier. Like, is she really in here, or is it just like a mimic? Why so many flies underground?
Jane, come out at once.
Hell of a long tunnel. And it's lucky that it's not all so small we can't get through. It's just somehow the entrance is tiny. What the fuck?
Goodness me.
Okay, yeah, it's a badger, sure. But then where the hell's Jane?
Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
Jane needs a Snickers.
You were in there.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there. I got bored of waiting for you.
So where can I find Hobbs Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon.
Right.
That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
Skips away. Okay. Squirrel. Interesting. So we've got badgers that giggle like children. Like something out of Annihilation. It was a creepy film. And of course, past the fairy ring, I'm assuming, above the graveyard. So the one place we wouldn't go before, we now go because someone's given us directions. Even though they're pretty loose directions, to be fair. Oh.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far.
Sheep's good people.
The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance.
I've stolen the voices of children laughing.
The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow.
Good sheeple. Exactly. Yes.
The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear.
Oh.
In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Oh. Have you heard of Foxglove? Maybe? I've heard them yipping and playing outside. I've also heard what they sound like when they're mating, which is horrendous. Maybe I haven't specifically heard a laugh as such. Mr. Clement, is this okay? Sure, I'll look later. Thank you. Jane has condemned us for the love of a doll. Ooh, a bucket, maybe not so rusty and full of holes.
This is not mine to take.
Damn it. Oh no, not a goat.
What a wild-looking thing.
It's a goat. You seen her eyes?
Easy, girl.
Oh, it's a nanny?
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Fair enough, yeah. Let's have an adventure game protagonist. Yes, you call yourself a grave robber? I mean, she doesn't, but she might as well be. One, two, three, four, five. And a five knock? That's weird.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye. What do you want, lass?
Yeah, we don't have to say that who told us.
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located on your land.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years. The last I heard he were on death's door. There's to be no more digging there, lass. Not since it went so badly last time.
History hasn't paid its bills.
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye.
Prequel game.
Dug it up. Must have been, what, 25 years ago. You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh.
Oh?
Aye. I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the barrow?
I don't know. But something went wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't make out a word, like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Oh.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass. I'd see him disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing were dug up. The land has reclaimed it.
I thought he moved back to look after him. He was here before? Or did he just have another house somewhere else? But nearby. We couldn't understand what he said. It was all gibberish, but we think if we translated it was, my fucking hand! The other men?
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel.
Right, okay.
I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see.
Bakewell.
What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family. The soil is fertile.
Tart, yeah.
Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock. Even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife. And I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass. Pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
What, be married? No,
Aye.
that doesn't work that way.
My wife is a fine woman. Are you married, lass?
No. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
You do say so yourself?
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
Out in the Titfields, yeah.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden. You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time?
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow?
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd.
He's not there now.
I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
He wants to live in an institution. Exactly.
You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
He keeps us going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see. That's quite an intimidating goat you own.
The old girl does a better job of protecting this farm than any hound would. She still produces a lot of milk for us, so we forgive her temper.
Goat's a lying bastard.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No. Have you not been listening, lass? Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
Oh, we're probably ultimately not going to take no, of course. The game doesn't end here, but I don't like the idea of insinuating we're going to do it anyway. It is still his land.
Wouldn't you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there?
Perhaps. But Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. You don't want to tempt the same fate, lass.
Protagonist, no, don't take no for an answer.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof of all you've told me?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields. What proof have you of your claims?
Thanks for your time.
Ta-ra now.
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Leonard making bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this. But yes, you can have a look at it.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Oh no, I just happened
once
to
you set
have
your eyes
broken
on
the
it, you
entrance
won't be
open.
wanting out to do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Through that gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barrow, set on a hill ahead.
Thank you again, Mr.
In
Bryden.
bed.
I
Wednesday
really
tomorrow.
do
Enjoy the
appreciate it.
Thank you, Rizalka. We're not much longer, to be fair, either. We're at the 2-hour mark. But appreciate you being here. Thank you. And thank you for your help earlier. Have a good night's sleep. And hope your day goes well tomorrow as well. Oop. Some nice harpsichord travelling music.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
You have one? Stone.
Perhaps I could take a closer look.
R. A-R.
A-R. I haven't a clue what that could be referring to.
Not yet. I only think of Roach. Of the vicar. Perhaps connected to that.
Finally, here it is. Hobbs Barrow.
Yep. There's a barrel, all right.
Indeed, a barrow of a most unusual rectangular form. I've not seen something like this since West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall make a fine entry for my book. What secrets do you conceal, I wonder?
Apoptosis, exactly. Well, it's a shame we don't have permission to dig here. Off we go. Oy. I just clicked looked, by the way. I
Smell.
didn't click on interact.
Earthy and sweet.
Sweet. Oh, an achievement for that apparently.
3, 2, 1.
That's all the fingers I
Open your
need.
eyes now, Thomasina. Come. Are you ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
How exciting.
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
Okay. Oh, dirt.
Thomasina, we don't excavate with our bare hands.
Oh, do we have an inventory? I didn't even look. No, we don't. Okay. Oh, this is a trowel. I thought it was a blue flower. Okay, no problem.
Now I'm ready. Nothing here.
Okay. Did it pass before us? Yeah, exactly, yes. Show me thine secrets.
No treasures here.
Nothing but rocks. Shiny red rocks.
Treasure.
I thought she was going to put it on her head then.
Look.
Well
Gee,
done.
there's a hell of a hole.
Your first successful excavation. That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
You thought you'd just
I will, Daddy. I promise.
bury it in the ground, let her dig it up with a trowel? They're going to be chopped in half and dropped. Tears in the rain. Okay. Well, we're going to have to find out more about Hobbs Barrow next time. Because that's our 2-hour mark, and I am hungry. That seems like a reasonable place to stop. We've made it here. We've had our flashback. And now we get to go entirely against the permissions of the landowner and probably dig up something we shouldn't. Isn't that just the way it goes? Hey, hungry. Oh, keyboard's way off to the side, so it's a bit weird. Dig without permission. Done. There we go. Okay. Can that be exit? There we go. Yep, that worked right. Good, good. Good to know. Always nice. And what we got here? Let me just make sure the sound of my phone is down. There we go. Who have we got around? What's going on? Who's live and who's not? Okay, we have... okay. We're gonna go to... We're gonna go see more of Bitterman, I think. Most reasonable right now. No, thank you everybody for being here. Much appreciated. See if I can get this right. Thank you for the headbat, Stevie. What is it? This one. Yes, that's the correct one. That's it. Nice. I want it. There's a message if anybody wants to say it, but you know what? I think it's getting tackier and tackier, that message. I'm going to have to change it, I think. But anyway, we'll worry about that another day. So yeah, we'll head off. He's playing more Might and Magic still. Oh, and my parcel is due any time between 2 and 3. Just in time. Sweet. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. It's been fun. Lovely to have you all. I hope you all have a good day. And we will be back, fingers crossed, for Friday. Things are still a bit wild random things happening occasionally. So keep yourself posted on Discord if you need to know. But otherwise, it will be Friday if possible, or into next week at this rate, probably next Tuesday. Can't think of anything happening, so we might as well. Yeah. So again, thank you everybody. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Sleep well if it's your time. I believe that's around about your area, Totis. But yeah. So thank you all for being here, and we shall head off. Yes, I think I've said it all. Bye, everybody. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.